I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm Tom. I'm excited. I'm Nestor Canuck. I'm excited. We're getting an image from the James Webb Space Telescope in just under an hour. Hello, everybody. Josh, good to see you. Not a Hobbit. How you doing? Security Live, Arduino. Grand Admiral Quack. Luca. Stacy L. Carter. Nori Kitty. Tolkien Otaku. E-Tep. Good to see y'all in here today. How's it going? How's it going? Jay Brinker, hello. Good evening, Raj. Josh, you got good news and bad news. Is it about your image? Hopefully, if it's bad news, it's still fixable. Yeah, good to see y'all in here. We were just talking about me on your stream earlier, lamenting about our piss poor performance in reaching our funding goal for the Space Dobsonian. It's only what, $1 million we need? Is that all? Is that all we got to do? Security. Nori, when you said smash before, it already worked. It already worked.
That's one small step.
Security!
Diathlete for mankind. That looks beautiful.
Bad news is your MacBook is swelling due to its battery, so you can't use it anymore. Uh-oh. Good news is you get to buy a new computer. Security, thank you very much. Thank you so much for the gifted sub to Grand Admiral Quack and Raj Luthra. Thank you so much. On to the spike of appreciation, our pillar of happiness, the rod of enjoyment. But thank you very much. You kind of get excited about space. I kind of get excited about space too. This is awesome. In about, like I said, 5 p.m. there will be a White House briefing on to unveil the first image from the James Webb Space Telescope. And then tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m., I'll be starting at 9:30. We'll hype things up as well for the rest of the images, and it is quite a collection that we're anticipating. So looking forward to that. It is a very exciting 24 hours for space imagery. Yes, I'm excited, and I don't even know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. Addendum to the bad news, it's very expensive for the battery. It won't be here till mid-August. Ooh, hopefully those timelines will pick up pretty quick. Guesses for which target today? I think it's one of the deep field images they were talking about, possibly. Now, is this what I haven't read up on? Is this going to be one image out of the ones that we're supposed to get tomorrow, or have they put together another one that was actually like last minute? Andy, hello. How are you doing? How's everybody doing today? All right. It's getting really, really windy outside. Like, there may be a storm approaching, which has really got me worried because if the power goes out, I don't get internet. I assume one for the ones tomorrow. NASA is not very last minute-y. We can always hope. I mean, imagine being last minute on things. But thank you all very much for dropping in today. All the excitement, indeed. All the freaking excitement. Yeah, I saw this. I guess it was just early this morning. I saw the post that we're going to be seeing a live image. Not a live image, sorry. One of the first color images today. So from the White House, United States President Joe Biden will be holding a press conference. Lily, hello. How you doing? Andy, I am fucking excited for this as well. You're ready to be releasing the 5 photos with Find Article. All right, cool. Right. Yes, but who knows if the president says jump, NASA says, well, which direction? How many of us do you need? An hour or later. You good? You had a date last night. Awesome and wonderful to hear, Lily. ETEP, you missed the thunder and the rain. It'll be back in August. It's either going to rain or snow for the month of July. Wait, hold on, this is the wrong mustache. You let us snow for the month of July. Now you're Astro Radio while I drive home. Excellent. Not a hobbit.
Thank you, hobbits,
for joining in. Always good to see you in here. Drive safe. All right, from NASA.gov. What do we got? This is... Editor's note, this advisory is updated to July 10th to include information about the release of Webb's first images at the White House on July 11th, as well as the new start time. Evil me wanting to see if you get a thunder crack. A thunder crack or just a thunderous crack? Wait, hold on a second. That's TOS. I need to finish off your dinner, and then you're quickly going to get a shower. No worries. No worries, Andy. We are here. It is going to be in about 35 minutes is when NASA should be going live from the White House today. ATK, how you doing? Thank you very much for joining us today. Or is it 8? If I've totally ruined your name, I'm sorry. But how you doing? Welcome. But yes, I am super excited for these images today. So we are anticipating we're getting the first color images from the James Webb Space Telescope today, and my weather is looking very, very unsettled at the moment. So we'll see how that's going to go. Alex is big. Hello, how you doing? You like the beard, eh? Thank you very much. Thank you. I do what I can. It is my sense of warmth in the winter, and it also keeps me cool in the summer. It's all seasons. Andy, you got like half an hour. It's officially too forking hot now. It's up to 45 degrees in the sun. Oh my goodness. I got all your thunderstorms from before the weekend. That's okay. You know, we do need some rain here today, over the next little bit, because we had some trees planted and we want to make sure they're going to get a really, really good soaking and that we don't have to use our water for them. I just had some rain over here, but not enough of it. No, we need like some good amount of rain coming in. Yeah, focusing on Infinity, Sean. Good evening. Oh my goodness, it's so infrequent we do these. So good afternoon. Good to see you. All good, fellow amateur astronomer here with a 24-inch CDK that does work for Tess and Assassin. Awesome. Oh, tremendous. As soon as that third rock recognized you, I figured you are instantly got to be some good people. Welcome in. How can I address you better? Jeez Louise, Welsh boy! Welsh boy? Hello there. Oh my goodness. Holy potatoes, what's going on? How you doing? Oh, did I drop something? Yes, I did. I dropped one. We dropped one. Welsh boy, I had to make an entrance. That is quite an entrance, good sir. Thank you very much. Good to see you. Good to see you in here.
I am inevitable.
Also, a note, I'm probably going to turn a lot of things off when we're getting the first image coming through. But thank you very much, Welsh boy, for the 5 gifted subs. To Old Curmudgeon 3DP, Hazy Face, The Big Zinc, That Onion, and last but not least, Planeteer 957. Arduino almost landing in there for another gifted sub. My goodness. Rained for about half an hour, but was dried out.
Holy
about half an hour later.
potatoes.
Unfortunately, that's the way the weather goes. Unfortunately, we always want to have some. We want weather when we want it. We need somebody to build a weather machine. That's what we got to do. I did the subs in honor of the images coming from JWST. Well, thank you, Welsh boy. Good to see you in here today. Wonderful to have you with us. Well, we are anticipating. We're anticipating the first color image from James Webb, and yeah, very, very exciting. Raj, you've been having a heat wave in the UK and expected for the week 29 degrees plus throughout the week. Oh man, hopefully keep cool as best as possible. Weather's been crap. Climate change, yes, it's been all over the place. The fact that we have good and bad weather coming up throughout the rest of the week, and where's my forecast? There's a possibility tomorrow night that we are going to do. It's changed a bit. Right now, it's crummy weather throughout the rest of the day. Later tomorrow, possibly this might clear up. Wednesday, Thursday, there's a fair chance that Wednesday, Thursday are just going to be purely imaging nights for me. I will maybe share a few images on Discord as they roll in. We do have some family things going on throughout the rest of the week, so we will be back to our regular schedule on Friday. Actually, Friday is probably going to be a little early in the afternoon as well, just to make sure that we're still here chatting about things. But tomorrow morning we will be back on at 9:30 to cover the rest of the images coming through from web. All right, ETEP, you're gonna lurk. No worries. I appreciate it.
Okay.
In the beard you go. We have fresh coffee and donuts today. A wide variety of flavors for you. Right, yeah, exactly. It's so, how often does that always happen with the freaking full moon? Although we're shooting narrowband now.
Water.
Narrowband monochrome.
Water.
So,
Water.
have at it,
water.
Right?
Water.
Welsh boy, thank you very much for the hydrate. Hope you're keeping well over there. Hope you're keeping cool as well. Wednesday and Thursday look good, but it's also a full moon, so it's just I just want to shoot the opposite direction of the moon. That's going to be about it. You once had a cool shower over an hour ago. The Met Office has issued an amber alert. Amber alert for most of England and parts of Wales for the heat. My goodness. You played Star Wars Squadron for the first time the other night. You are Wedge Antilles. Excellent. I have yet to play that. I've yet to I think I have it downloaded somewhere on the Xbox. Lily, have I seen the new Thor? Have I seen Thor Love and Thunder? Yes. Yes, I have. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. The goat. I know. I need to get a clip of those. That's like one of the random goats that could pop up. Pipsy, welcome in. Welcome into the stream. Thank you very much for the follow today. I saw it last night and immediately thought of me. Absolutely no spoilers. No spoilers whatsoever. I can't say there'd be one thing that would spoil things. But I enjoyed it. It's well worth the price of admission. You haven't seen Sean. You haven't seen Thor yet. Grand Admiral Quack. It's a great movie. It's absolutely no. We would never be aiming to do any spoilers here. It's just that I give a thumbs up. I liked it, and absolutely nothing critical else to say about it. So moving on from that, just in case, it was directed by Taika Waititi, and I mean, if you've watched Thor Ragnarok and you're familiar with Taika Waititi's work, and you enjoy his work, then I can't see why Thor Love and Thunder wouldn't be an enjoyable movie for you as well. All right, also, what we got, we hit a goal. Holy crap and a cracker, we hit a goal. So tomorrow night's stream, we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do the giveaway for the $50 Lego gift card during our Lego stream. That is tomorrow, right? Yeah, that's tomorrow. All right, so yes, tomorrow evening. Pretty much, we're gonna do this one very early on in the stream, in the first half an hour before we start building bricks. We're going to do a giveaway for a $50 Lego gift card tomorrow night's stream. CJ, what's going on here? I know, right? You're trying to figure out the timing from Eastern Standard Time to Greenwich Mean Time, and here it is. We got about 25 minutes until NASA starts up there. Oh, they may have started up already, but we'll see how well on the ball they are.
Astro Canuck, you will find 1 credit for violation of the verbal
Welsh boy.
statute.
Welsh boy. Thank you very much for the for the 100 bits. Thank you very much. On to the spike of appreciation, and as always, with 50-bit increments, we do have some hot ghost pepper peanuts, as has become tradition here. With bits, I will put hot nuts in my mouth.
By
Glad
the
to see you,
power
CJ.
of Grayskull, I have the mustache.
Wonderful to have you in here. Atike. I'm sorry to mispronounce your name. Let me know how you'd like to be addressed, but thank you very much for the follow. Thank you so much for joining us today. Wonderful to have you in here. Is Thor Ragnarok the best Thor film?
Hello, there,
No.
kids. It is an astronaut, Tim Peake. Ask me a question.
No. Ugonium! Ugo, what's going on? Here's your back page, CJ. Ugo, good to see you. You can't contain your excitement. No, neither can I. Also, if I start rambling on, you guys gotta let me know. Let me know if I'm... Actually, I'm gonna put it over here. Hello, Hugin. CJ is on back page. The mustache would say no, but yeah. Yeah. CJ has claimed the front, back, and spine. It's just that CJ's spine at the moment is covered in dog hair. Dog hair. It's not dog hair. Cat hair. We don't have any dogs. Cursed on duty. Oh my goodness. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Good to see you. How have you been, mate? You leave your scope out in the elements all the time? Yes. Yep. We got the Telegizmos 365 cover, and I've been using it for the past almost 2 years now. And it has worked phenomenally. Well worth the price. I know they can be fairly expensive, but I mean, if it's a setup that you can leave outside. Now, if I'm going to be experiencing extreme weather, I would bring in the whole scope just in case. Just in case something happens. I wouldn't want any hail or like heavy winds to do something for it. How long does it take to get it inside? I haven't had to rush things in. Probably like 5 minutes. It really just be take the telescope and pull up the tripod, and that's it. All right. For page 193 from Lily Whispered. Let's see where we are with do you... Ooh, Lily, I think you get it. Yep. Yeah, look at that. It's getting rare. It's getting a little rare right now that we are actually not having to search for pages. You've liked the journey so much. Well, always good to see you, dude. Wonderful to have you in here. I know it's life can take us in different directions, but always good to see people popping in. So adorable. Hello, my love. Hey, where'd your hearts go? Where'd your hearts go? There are supposed to be little hearts for you. I'll have to find your hearts in a moment. You need a crane to move yours, a pain in the butt. Although, I mean, that's a pretty good pain in the butt to have, though. Where do the hearts go? There we go. Kiss with a beaver. Do you appear weightless on the international... Why do you appear weightless on the International Space Station? From Tim Peake's Ask an Astronaut. We appear weightless on the ISS because we're actually falling at the same rate as everything around us. Therefore, if we were to try and stand on some scales in space, the scales would be falling with us, and so they wouldn't register any weight at all. Great news for anyone on a diet. By traveling very fast around Earth, those are the nuts. I thank and blame Welsh Boy. Cliff Alistair McLean, how you doing today? By traveling very fast around the Earth, about 27,600 kilometers per hour, we don't escape Earth's gravity, but instead we fall toward the planet. Earth curves away beneath us, and we never get any closer to it. Our rate of falling exactly matches the curvature of Earth, and we fall the entire way around the planet. Since the space station and everything inside is falling at approximately the same rate, we float and appear weightless. We call this microgravity. So what would we really weigh on board the space station if we weren't in a constant free fall around the planet? Well, let's imagine we could build a tower 400 kilometers high, the same altitude as the ISS, and weigh ourselves. Interestingly, we would still weigh 89% of our weight on Earth. That's certainly not weightless. This is because 400 kilometers is really pretty close to our planet, and the gravitational acceleration we feel from Earth is still 89% of what it would be if we were standing on its surface. We calculate our weight by multiplying mass by gravitational acceleration, and so Earth's gravitational acceleration hasn't reduced that much at the top of our 400 kilometer tower. Our weight hasn't changed that much either. Now, imagine you had taken a lift to the top of that tower. If the cable snapped and fell back to Earth, then, if we ignored air resistance, you would be in free fall inside the lift and would enjoy the same feeling of weightlessness as astronauts do on the space station. That is, up until the point you smash into the ground. Well, stay safe on the space station. Don't take the space elevator. Take the space stairs, and you'll be all good. Chris, you doing fine? Excellent. Good to... Cliff, you doing fine? Good to see you. Wonderful to have you here with us today. Don't the innuendos increase the level? Yes. Yes, it always increases the level. There they are. I'm thinking, where...
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Welsh Boy, thank you very much for the 120 bits. Thank you very much. I will put that on the spike in a moment. All right, let's get... There we go. Lily whispered. Lily, thank you very much for the redeem. In the book you go for all time. Until eventually the entire book pile degrades and it is just a pile of dust.
I am inevitable.
Welsh Boy, thank you very much for the 120 bits. Greatly appreciated. And one more time, some more hot and spicy peanuts. Chuckling away here is recalling a scene from Naked Gun 2.5. Where did you get your nuts? I fought a bear off in a campsite one day. Oh, those ones, right. Yeah, I got them direct. I got these ones from the Apple factory out near Georgetown, Ontario. But you can order most of these from Picard's website. I'm the one in the John West advert. Psych Mike, hello, how you doing today? Welcome in. Thank you very much for the follow as well. Glad to have you with us. What was the... Oh, the Great Beaver War has begun. Oh, yes, the, reaching up for the taxidermied beaver.
We did the...
Alright. I'm going to have this on.
that ran the engine.
We'll keep this available so we're ready to check out the press conference that will be coming from the White House with 15,000 people. Oh, this one, yeah. Yeah, no, that was so I thought you were referring to the Naked Gun scene.
John West endured the worst to bring you the best.
This is taking me back. This is... How old is this advert? Is it only 2008? Because I feel like this is like the beginning of the internet. I can feel it in my plums. Bagazzi, hello, how you doing today? You see, 1995. Okay, that does feel like it has been a while. Andy, fastest shower in captivity, eh? Well, it's when we're excited for James Webb Space Telescope images, or at least one image today. We get one image today, and then tomorrow is when we have all the rest, which will consist of... Actually, there is a post on the Discord. Astro Halther did drop that. Where is my Discord? I'm just going to open up another Discord tab. Because that's what you do, right? When you can't find a tab, just open it up again. Here we go. So this is what we can start to expect from... What we can expect from Webb. We have part of the Carina Nebula, Stephan's Quintet, WASP 96b, the Southern Ring Nebula, and a wide field view. Some deep field images, so expecting to see some really cool things. They did announce what the targets are going to be, so in about maybe 10 minutes time, we'll get the first image, and then tomorrow morning we get the rest. So it's like, I guess, I don't know how they're going to be formatting this. Is it going to be as like the most least breathtaking image? Your guess for today is the Carina or the Southern Ring. One of the pretty pictures. Now there was the... What do we have? Woo! Beatniks and Brubeck! All the way with JWST. Well, thank you very much for the tip. Thank you so much for the donation. Greatly appreciated. So yeah, this was the first post that we saw from Universe Today. And yeah, the Carina Nebula, WASP 96b, the Southern Ring Nebula, Stephan's Quintet, a S-Max 0723, massive foreground galaxy clusters that magnify and distort the light of objects behind them, permitting a deep field view into both the extremely distant and intrinsically faint galaxy populations. It might be this one. It might be the magnified galaxies. We shall see. Will it be the president tomorrow as well? Not to my knowledge. That it would be representatives from from NASA that would be holding that press conference tomorrow. But I think it was one of those because the announcement came up like really quick. Where's the, oh my goodness, Stecknitz! Stecknitz Astro, hello! Hello, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Spot Rock, good to see you. How have you been? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How y'all doing today? We are going to be checking out the first color image from the James Webb Space Telescope coming up very, very shortly. But my name is Tom. I am the Astro Canuck. It is my pleasure to share my love of astronomy with you as often as we can. And days like this we can share some monumental, historic moments in space exploration as well as images from outer space. Now, we'll take live images of outer space here as well. Probably not close to what the James Webb Space Telescope can do, but I can show you another galaxy. I can show you our nearest galactic neighbor, the Andromeda Galaxy. We can take a look at the Eagle Nebula, 6,000 light years away. That's what I like to share with you guys. But Stecknitz, how you doing? How is your stream today? What'd you guys get up to? Full of facts with the president presenting the image today. You feel it has to be nothing less than a pic of the elusive space whales. Hiding. They were hiding for so long and Webb has unveiled them. Pierre Laforce. Hello, Pierre. How are you? I can show you this world, and I will completely moon you. And so on and so forth. And I didn't have the rest of the song together. But we take live images of outer space for those who are new to the channel. And as you saw with that graphic down there, if you can click on that link, remove that raid referral. Wonderfully appreciated. But we are getting very close to there we go. 5 o'clock. This should change over to the live NASA view. Also, them just playing with their drones. Halthor is watching the ESA stream. Excellent. I could imagine there's going to be a lot of places. When has the United States president ever made a big NASA announcement? Oh no, CJ, I will be turning off redemptions. I will be hitting the kill switch very shortly. So here we go. Everything, you get your points refunded. Anything you want to do right now for the next couple of minutes. Redeem everything that you can. We'll refund the points, drops, and all that other sorts of deal. Anything that we have on here. Any of our channel point redeems. Do them now, because I'm going to turn them off very, very shortly.
Water.
You got any grapes? What's going on, grapes? How you doing?
Water. Oh, look, there's a red dot where my pointer should be. Like the screen so Astro knows what the heck you're looking at.
Good to see you, Grapes. How are you doing today? We are pumped as well. I am super excited for this. Hugh Funkin' knew it.
Holy
good to see
potatoes!
You. Wonderful to have you in here. No, it is. We're getting very close now. This is going to be switching over to the.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the mustache.
Yes. All right. As long as this mustache is up. Whoa, they releasing pics early? The mustache says no, but yes. Doing great, thank you. Thank you for streaming this. No better place to hang. Well, I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. At the end of the Christmas lo-fi, I'll be turning everything else off. Or at least the redeemable things. There's probably a few other. I'm probably gonna forget to turn off some other bits and pieces. But yeah. Also, yes, points do get will be refunded. Do not worry. Give us lo-fi rap. I was thinking of finding more lo-fi Christmas music. Retzel, how you doing? Oh, we still have this mustache on. Oh, I can't. Until the mustache is never going to turn off. It's not going to turn off. So, any questions? I can only answer no until I turn off the mustache. All right, let me make sure I have everything else that we can turn off.
Ask me a question.
Sean, I'm going to write that one down. I'm going to write it down, and we'll come back to that. You want the picture? Page 40. Is that on a picture? Have you memorized portions of the book? How'd you memorize portions of the book? Skizzo, get in the beard. Ariana, hello. How you doing? How'd you do that? How did you remember that one? Page 48. Well, that was easy. Wait, you don't memorize your books? I'm impressed. I'm impressed. What makes an astronaut? All those icons. Training, Russian, plumbing, caving, physical fitness, first aid, LT, survival, electrical training, and just having a passion for space exploration. There you go. Focusing at infinity in this book forever and ever and ever until the sun engulfs the earth. But I'm going to be turning off a great deal of our channel point redeems for the press conference because, well, it's just because it's what I'm going to do. A little less disruption for this monumental moment for space. Because it's so cool. The other day, Nori Kitty redeemed for 47. You skip right past the picture. I see. All right. Okay. Where's all my pages? All right. Afterward. Is it true it's been postponed until 5:30? Oh, has it been changed? Hello, Peenween. Has it been bumped to, It has been. Okay. Right. Well, we got another half an hour. I'm not turning everything off at the moment. So everybody's had their channel points redeemed. Biden hasn't woken up for a snap yet. Ooh, and now, how are you? Raj, you had posted earlier, it had been delayed for 30 minutes. I apologize, I missed that one. There may have been things happening. Oh, I can watch the clip then. Okie doke. I can show you this world, and I will completely moon you. I can show you this world, and I will completely moon.
I am inevitable.
All right, CJ, you're gonna get your tea and have a wink. No worries. No worries. It's all right. It's okay. Gives us time. It's time to get any more sillies out. 1 minute for every year we have waited. They're taking the Mickey. How are you doing today, Peenween? 0 for 3 for today. Harambe Praiser. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome into the stream today. Yeah, Warwolf, how are you doing today? How have your skies been? Has they been kind to you? Dave Smurf, hello. He just got back from Virginia. Took a sweet photo of the Roe Cloud complex on top of one of the mountains. Ooh. Dave Smurf, do you have a link, or are you in her Discord? I'd love to see that shot. Bellum, the thing is at 5:30. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, even on NASA's website, they changed it over to 5:30. Somewhere I have the NASA page up. It's 5:30, so. Skies, don't ask. Okay, all right. Chat's out. Chat is on point today. All right, you're gonna have to catch it later if they are delaying. Enjoy everyone, and please ban Gandalf when he comes in and tell it was from me. Okay, will do. Yes, Chris, doing well. I'm wonderfully excited today. I'm wonderfully excited for this. Do you know the reason NASA is letting someone unrelated to the project unveil the first image? Strikes you as very odd. I thought that as well, Grapes. I was thinking that the same thing. It kind of seemed like I was just kind of questioning why. But then NASA is still, it is a government agency. They are, if this is what they want to do to mark an occasion. I don't know if it. No, I'm going to keep that one. Ariana. That's a legit question. That could be a legit question. I don't know. I don't know if it would be more work or not. No, don't worry. NASA has gone live on the app. NASA's funding through executive branch budget. There you go. It does get attention when they do something out of the normal procedures. Yeah, it is the wondering why they did that. But if it's going to be to bring more attention to it, then we will do that. It seems. Yeah, there is the NASA announcement there. 5:30 p.m. Change on theirs. Hopefully this gets us more funding. Shoot, if that's all we had to do to get more money. You could have asked for pics a long time ago. I know, right? Buck Naked, how you doing, Buck? Good to see you. All right, CJ, back to a lurk after... What is this one that you... Oh, yeah, the sex in space. I mean, it's a legitimate question. It's a legitimate query. All right, what's NASA got over... Okay, so we'll also keep an eye on this webpage as well. NASA.gov/web-first-images. Like I said, it's feed pics for NASA. But no, we'll keep an eye on things. It's just going to be... I don't know how they're going to format all this. So, like I said, when we get closer to the time, I will turn off a lot of the redeems on here. Everybody's channel points have been refunded, so you got those back. You're excited for the photos, even if they aren't huge, like they've been touting, but they're still better than what we've seen.
Water.
The alignment photos.
Water.
The alignment photos, I was completely impressed with, and how they got like some of the deepest images with just testing things up. Pardon me. Quarantine. Hello, Quarantine. You're new here, and that beard. This beard? Welcome in. And now you threw away your telescope after you saw the guider integration. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's there is one like there were two flies in here. I still can't get rid of the second one. It's way too wily. But yeah, as soon as we saw those images, just the test images from Webb, it's like this is going to be something pretty damn special. Just make sure the sharpness check revealing galaxies that we really haven't resolved before. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Chris, going back a little bit here. Your gangster name is Black Sweet Tea. Is that the color of your underpants plus the last drink you had? I would be pink coffee. Old Neener, how you doing today? Good to see you in here. Redeemed SWAT fly. Yes. Yeah. It's mostly based on the culture of the time that James Webb was in leadership. Oh, what was this for? Oh, right. They're talking about changing the name from to get it away from James Webb. Oh, it's the color of your shirt. Okay, so I am black coffee. Lily, you would be black full throttle. Penguin, will the photo be 3D? No. However, if we figure out the distances to all the stars and galaxies that are in the image, it could be created to a 3D type image. Frankie Viking, how you doing? Months. Good to see you as well. How have all your skies been? Luca, you got plaid milk. Well, good to see you all in here. Thank you everybody for joining us today for this. Well, it is a historical moment for astro imaging and for space exploration and for just better understanding our universe. S3B, thank you very much for the follow today. Somebody's parachute
potatoes.
was going nuts. I think the name is for like different names. They're going to be points of contention all the time. But really, you know, it is. It's what the observatory does. Can you just use a time warp for 17 hours? You think you got the channel points? Just get right over to all the images. But this is the list of what is to be expected from Webb, which will be starting at 10:30 a.m. tomorrow morning for all the rest of the images. I would think what they're going to reveal today is still going to be awesome. I still want it to be an awesome image, but also just that kind of that taster to what tomorrow should bring. If I didn't rig the snap, you would have been 5 years. You would have been 15 years into the future. Yeah, just a little taster. Just you like this, you're gonna love tomorrow. Come on back. First one's free, kid. All right, have I? I haven't dropped in a while, have I? Let's see. Let's see if this. Nope, that's not gonna land. That ain't gonna land. Every 60 seconds, the drop game does restart. The first hit's always free, and the spicy nuts always hit hardest on the first ones. I also stopped calling airports people names. Yeah, where is the Pizza Hut International Airport? Give me the sidewalk pavement sports arena. Grapes landing for 64.58. 98.5 is our threshold, is our cutoff for the gifted sub to either yourself or the channel. It's unlimited. So if somebody keeps landing for sub after sub after sub after sub after sub, I'm going to be broke by the end of the stream. All right, coming up, the White House briefing to unveil imagery from the James Webb Space Telescope, starting at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Technically, it should just be Eastern Time now, right? Monday, July 11th, 2022. Courtesy of NASA Television. Keep it locked here. I'm Casey Kasem, and we're playing all the hits. Coming up next, we got Funky See, Funky Do with I Do Believe We're Naked. You got Twitter open on your iPad. And we're checking out all the news sources. Excited. I'm just freaking excited for this. There is a... Let's move... I'm going to move this tab to the end. Just so I'm not searching for this. I'm searching for the tab now. Where the heck did it go? There we go. Let's move it to the end. Move it to the end. Tracker, how you doing? Welcome back, Hobbit. Posted road to Discord. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, what do we got here? Show that one there. I like how Biden latched onto this topic as something positive to talk about. Skybridge, hello. Yeah, no, it's gonna be literally from this site. That's but no, this is... Oh, why so much Christmas? Hello? Hello? Hello, where'd I go? Hobbit! Well, it's not me you want to see, it's Webb's images, but where did I go? Hello.
Holy potatoes.
Right. Not a Hobbit. Thank you very much for the gifted sub to American Chris Hansen. Thank you very much. On to our spike of appreciation. Our pillar of happiness. Where's the image that you had of the things? I will drop a link to that because there is some really cool things that we're going to be looking at. I'll also drop in the thing, you know, the other link. Oxmoo, hello, how you doing today? Welcome. All right, where is everything? Let's open image in new tab. Or that? I don't know if that will work. It might not. Renegade Zen is moved to 5:30. Yes. Yes, indeed. All right, Dave Smurf, we'll come over to this in just a second to answer.
Inevitable.
Ariana, to answer your question, why so much Christmas? We are celebrating Christmas in July by building the Lego Home Alone set. Every Sunday and every Tuesday, we're going to be building this thing. I'll be wearing a Christmas jumper. I'll be sweating my ass off. And if we reach a sub goal by the end of the month, which is, I put at an absolutely ridiculous amount because I don't want to smash this house. But if we do reach it, we will smash the Lego Home Alone set. We have gotten about this far. Oops, sugar lumps. Let's knock it over right now. We've gotten this far on it so far. There is 28 bags. I've done 7. So there's a little ways to go. So we're celebrating Christmas in July all month long. And tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, we will continue on with our build, and we will be doing a giveaway for a Lego gift card. It'll be it'll just go into your, I'll slip into your DMs with the code, and you can get a $50 gift card for Lego.com. It'll be $50 Canadian, so kind of converted to whatever country someone may be in. And we'll be doing that tomorrow on our Lego stream, as we did hit that goal earlier on in the stream today. So let's make sure that we also have the screen tuned into over to NASA's page at the moment. When you win that tomorrow, you're going to sit there and do nothing. I like to slide into your DMs with a rocket. Oh, wait, no, no. I mean, oh, jeez. Right. Okay. Days Smurf, that is gorgeous. That's tremendous. I like it. How long was the... How long was the exposure on that one? You were in like Portal 1 skies for that, weren't you? Like, I'm not saying that like low light pollution is cheating, but it definitely gives a great advantage to images. Just less light pollution to have to deal with afterward. Yep. I totally said that. And those do get posted to Discord. There is a no context quote page with everything that I have said, but when you take it out of context, apparently I say some pretty stupid shit every now and then. Alright, there was also a link to... Here we go, let's copy this link. I'll drop this in here as well. There we go. There's also for Universe Today, talking about what the first images from Web will be. And like I said, we're waiting on this announcement coming up very soon. Throwaway. Hello, Throwaway. How you doing today? Welcome in. Lopan.
Holy
David.
potatoes!
David Lopan? Are we going to have some big trouble here? It's moved to 5:30. Here's a giant potato telling you, it's moved to 5:30. Ho ho, holy shit! You got 2-minute subs, 1.5 hours, 7D Mark II modded Lexus, and that did look really, that was tremendous. Yes, it is! Perfect. The best villain ever. How you doing today, Lopan? Skizzo, you've been in an astronomy camping trip to Death Valley for the darkest skies. It's like you can't even... it's like a wall of stars. It is. It's just jarring almost, right? I can't wait for the Louvoir telescope. It's so many missions have been waiting on Webb to launch, and then everything else should start to work in conjunction with a lot of the other space telescope. A lot of space observatories are going to be launched, and hopefully nothing else is going to have the amount of delays that Webb did. Should we do a poll? Which of the targets will be shown today? we could. I think mods can get that set up as well. How funny it would be if the first image was a pair of aliens waving and blowing raspberries. That's it. They've discovered something truly. Yeah, but they did say it was going to be the ultra deep field image. And then tomorrow we should be expecting to see the rest of the images. There we go, which is going to be Stefan's Quintet, the Southern Ring Nebula, a WASP 96b. You see the, I guess it's the spectroscopy on that one, and also the Carina Nebula. So you can kind of see where they've been pointing Webb early on. 8 minutes. All right, I'm going to slowly start turning off some of the redeems here, just so that we can have. Okay, I'm going to slowly start turning them off. Although I do have a kill switch for most of them. So there's your task right now. I'm going to hit my kill. That was the wrong button. And then I'll see what else has to be turned back on and off. You'll slowly stop redeeming. All right, the drop game will stay on. That's not too intrusive, right? That's okay. Oh yeah, for something like this, we're definitely not going to have that one going. Let's see what else we have. What else do I have to turn off here? Kevin, turn that one off, and I'll turn off the parachute droplets as well, just for this time. Then we'll turn it back on afterwards. That'll be all. That'll be the fun later on, is remembering what to turn back on afterward. And here, we don't need to watch. You don't need to watch me doing this one. Kevin, that's off. You can still modify the emotes. That's cool. There we go. That one's off. Now everything else. Thank you, Andy. Ariana, thank you very much. It took Hubble months for the deep field. I believe it was like, it wouldn't be so much months, but actually, how long was the deep field? Offhand, you know, I don't remember. I don't remember what that's going to be. Highlight message needs to be on. I've never had the highlight message on, ever. I figured because if it ever gets to the point where I can't keep up with chat, then maybe I would turn that one on. But for now, I think everybody's cool in here. You're all great. I appreciate everybody who's in here. You know what? There are times to be silly, there are times to be serious, and there are times just to have all the fun we want. All right, that's off. That's good. There we go. Aha. Beaver definitely has got to turn off. Commands. Enabled. No. No. Clip is on. Yes, that's fine. Turn that one off. 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 That one off. Oh, imagine that one happened. That would be terrible. What else? What else? Oh, that was in a totally different program. I don't have a kill switch for those ones. Edmund Dante, that's no moon. Oh no, it actually is. Look at that. Here's our moon. How you doing today, Edmund? Yes. You like the one. The Contra one will also pixelate the background when you can see the background. Also, hey, it's Maker Deck. Just time about anyone who tries to redeem stuff. What about Hydrate? No, because the Hydrate is also... Hydrate is Neil deGrasse Tyson popping up and blocking. I'm trying to... Things that won't block the screen. Things that won't be blocking the screen. Also, if you don't have Maker Deck on, just leave it on in the background. Check out what people are doing. Go check them out. Go drop them a follow. There's the most recent image. Okay. This is live, yeah? We're live. In about 3 minutes. The only... some other things. Turning off bit rewards and things like... let's just watch the space stuff. Let's just watch the images come through. We'll leave clip, exclamation clip will still work. Nothing happens for that outside of chat. Let's see what are the other things. No, it's fine. I don't know how to turn this one off. Oh, I know what I can do. I know what we can do here. Just turning a few other things off to broadcaster. Keep in mind. Yeah, that's fine. Done. That's done. That's fine. I think that's it. I think we are fairly quiet on things. Lopan, thank you very much for the follow today. Thank you very much for joining in the observatory. I'm just making sure we have everything turned off. And then, like I said, the fun will be seeing if I remember how to turn everything back on. All right. Also, okay, overall opinion from people. Yes or no? All it is, yes or no to keep the drop game on throughout this. Or do we turn it back on afterward? Just a yes or no. Just interested in what people will say. Probably turn off during, off. All right, cool. I appreciate it. All right. Okay, then. Last time. Get them in. Get them in right now. Do your drops. If you haven't done it yet, do one more drop, and then when this turns off, that'll be the end of this round. Beaver is done. And let's see, let's get that. That could, because we have a minute to go before this is supposedly starting. Andy, I do follow Wee Claire. We did raid in over to Wee Claire on the suggestion from CJ. And it was a very, very entertaining stream to drop in on. All right. No, but anything landing. You're retracting that suggestion. It's too late. It's already been done. But I always appreciate suggestions when we're coming to raid time, if it's going to be somebody new, you know? Hi, Nori! Alright, I think that is it for this round of drops, but we'll turn that back on very shortly. Alright, we are... Refresh. Refresh. Has anything changed over here? Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Alright, that's it for the drop game. And then, yeah, like I said, the fun will be... The next round of fun will be turning everything back on. And then you can help test me turn everything, make sure everything is on again. We'll begin momentarily! Alright. I've lost my button to turn off my sound, so I gotta do this, like, manually. Alright, did anybody else join in that I didn't say hello to, because I may have missed you guys jumping on in. Kyberg! Hello, Kyberg! How you doing? Jess, good to see you as well. Thank you so much for joining us today. I'm excited. I am pumped. I am freaking hyped for this. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect for this. Tomorrow, it's actually fairly extended for some explanations of the images that are going to be coming up later on tomorrow. So it might end up being a bit of a longer stream than I thought, because if we're going to hear about how they are, what they did to capture these images, what instruments they used, and why they picked these specific instruments to get these images, we'll see how things go tomorrow as well. Starting early tomorrow morning for the remainder of the images from James Webb. James Mule, how you doing today? Hello, 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 hello. S3B, you're just here to see the revealing of the aliens. All right, excellent. We will see if they do pop up. If they have, hopefully they weren't too shy. What time about? Tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, the stream will start at 10. Sorry, I'll start at 9:30 a.m. and the images will be released. They'll have NASA starting at, well, they're starting at 10:30 a.m. Eastern time tomorrow, which is 11, 12, 1, 2, 3:30 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. AZ Panoy, what's going on, AZ? How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you in here. So yes, early start. And like I said, what I'm hoping to do in the next few weeks is that we will be getting a solar telescope attachment, so we can start to have some earlier stream days for a lot of our friends that we have made across the pond. Those in the European Union, those in the United Kingdom, those in Wales and Scotland. For those who are in bed sometimes when I start. So, looking forward to opening up those times. Yeah, good to see you, AZ. If you need a mod handy, shout me. Alright. The one time you'll hold a sword. Other than that, off. We shall see how things go. Yeah, CJ, I appreciate it. If you would like a sword for the next 24 hours, I can do that for you. I would appreciate it. There we go. You have been knighted, sir. Thank you. Thank you. And then you'll get the VIP back afterward. Science Streams, hello. I'll take George for 1,000, Alex. 114,000. Oh yeah, that still does the thing. Science, how you doing? Mojo Jojo, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you in here today. Sir CJ Laufison. Yeah, this one I don't know how to turn off. At best, I can do... Oh no! Oh no!
Flight Director Cliff Charlesworth's team is on station here in the Mission Operations Control Room, ready to assume the control of this flight at tower clearance.
I wanna be printed.
Hang on, I can bring up the screen on here. I can bring up the screen. I can do this. It's okay. It's okay. We can deal with this. It still hasn't started yet.
This is Apollo Saturn Launch Control with
just past the 26-minute mark in the count. T-minus 25 minutes, 50.
Oh my goodness.
This is Apollo 7 launch control. We're now less than 16 minutes away from the planned liftoff of the Apollo 11 space vehicle. All still going well with the countdown at this time. The astronauts who built the spacecraft have had a little chance to rest over the last...
Wait, I gotta find the screen.
Been busy with procedures with the spacecraft test conductor. In the meantime, we have been...
Oh no.
Performing final checks on the tracking beacon and the instrument unit.
Oh my goodness.
Guidance system during the powered phase of flight. Once
Good
we
job.
get to the 3-minute and 10-second mark,
Print me
in the
again.
countdown, we'll go on an automatic sequence as far as this.
Oh my good. It hasn't started
At the 11-minute mark. Now, 10 minutes 54 seconds on our countdown for Apollo 11. All still going at this time. The astronauts in the spacecraft busy again. Commander Neil Armstrong has performed some final quick settings for the stabilization and control system of the spacecraft. The spacecraft also now is on full internal power. This came shortly after the 15-minute mark. The spacecraft now on the full power of its fuel cells. Up to
Well,
this
if
time,
things are gonna be effing right, as well do it right.
Both Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin have armed their rotational hand controllers, the controllers they use in flight. And we have now gone to the automatic system with the emergency detection system. That system that would cue the astronauts
Okay.
trouble down below with the
The change you
during the
filthy
power
animal.
flight. This is Apollo 11 now 5.
Oh my goodness. Yarn spinner. Welsh boy.
Test conductor Skip Chova now has completed the status check.
Oh my god.
Now in the control room.
What the heck?
Go for the mission, and this has been reported to the test supervisor very quick. Test supervisor now going through some status checks.
Holy crap, and a cracker.
Manager Paul Donner reports scope for launch. Launch director Rocket Stone now good to go as our countdown continues.
Oh my god, it's gonna be spicy. It's, yes.
The last business report will be from Neil Armstrong at the 45
Ruin.
when he gives the status.
Okay, I gotta at least get the other screen up on here. We'll get the other screen on here.
The hype is real.
Thank you very much for kicking us off.
Such angry potato Jack 5.
From this time down, Carlson handles
Oh my
the
goodness.
countdown as the launch vehicle,
This stream is so chaotic. I love it.
Wait, no, not that
4
one.
minutes mark.
There we go.
Counting. We are
There we go.
Apollo 11.
Hobbit!
They go on. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance
Ah!
internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition.
Oh my
sequence
goodness.
start.
Kyberg!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff. 32 minutes past the hour. Tower cleared.
Here we got a roll program.
Holy crap and a cracker.
According to the roll and pitch program, which puts Apollo 11 on proper heading.
Oh my god.
Just 30 seconds. Roll complete and the pitch is programmed.
Uli 1000.
Oh, it's gonna start all over again.
Altitude 2 miles.
Holy. Oh my gosh.
Apollo 11, Houston, you're good at 1 minute. Downrange 1 mile, altitude 3-4 miles now.
Oh my goodness.
1 Bravo. 1 Bravo is a abort control mode.
Oh, thank you very much.
Velocity 2,195 feet per
Uli
second.
131, so much going on. Imaging this ending perfect timing for first image right after.
We got 3 minutes left in this. It is 100%. We will be doing a giveaway a little later on because we got...
If my calculations are correct,
We're through
my
the
mistake
region
hits
of
88
maximum
miles
dynamic
per
pressure
hour.
now.
You're gonna see some serious shit.
Thank goodness for NASA delays.
Set 8 miles downrange, 12 miles high. Velocity 4,000 feet per second.
I can't even edit this thing, but it's still there. It's still waiting. Hobbit!
Cliff Charles, we're taking a staging status. Houston, you are go for staging.
Thank you very much for the gifted sub. It's so adorable. Bring it up to 9 months. 9 months for a Twitch baby.
Inboard engines out.
Yan Poggyman, hello. Oh, crap in a bucket. No. Just crap in a cracker. Bassoon Girly, thank you very much for the 88 bits.
Downrange 35 miles, 30 miles high.
I don't know if the lights are going to work.
Cut down now.
Nope, nothing's going to work. You broke it. You wonderfully broke it. Thank you. Months. Thank y'all so much. Oh my god. Holy potatoes. You guys are absolutely incredible.
I don't know anything about space or astronomy, but I'm really looking forward to see the images.
At 3 minutes.
I am too,
downrange,
S3B.
70
Thank you
miles,
so much for joining us today.
43 miles high, velocity 9,300
Oh my, this is not
feet
hiccups
per
are
second.
restarting. These aren't hiccups are restarting. More! My goodness. Macca builds! What's going on, Macca?
But might as well add insult to injury.
Oh, jeez.
My last bit is, here you go.
Hello, Mini Mama. Holy. Oh my god.
Astro Canuck, you'll find 1/2 credit for a sotto voce violation of the verbal morality statute.
Oh my goodness, you're tremendous. This is ridiculous. A ghost pepper, it's gotta be. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yep, you killed a ghost pepper. Oh. What they need to. Man. Someone should. Oh, wait, there goes the lights. Oh crap, everything turns back on. No. No. Uh-oh. Completely. Oh my goodness. Oh, why is that? That's back on too. North Groves, hello. Welcome to the chaos that is my stream. The only thing I can say is that we're still waiting. We're still waiting on NASA. When chat puts their mind to it, you'll find every Bork possible. Yes, you have indeed. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Let's have this right now while we're waiting. While this is waiting to go on, let's just exclamation hype. Do a little bit of exclamation hype right now. We'll do a very, very quick giveaway. Why is it not working? There we go. A super, super quick giveaway. My lights are like completely off right now. There we go. We're back. I'm back. Hello. All right, we'll do a giveaway for an Astro Canuck t-shirt or an Astro Canuck mug or an Astro Canuck sticker pack. We'll chat in DMs afterwards. One for the winner! Exclamation point hype. Get them in. But it's gonna be very, very quick because we are anticipating NASA coming up very, very soon at some point. Mushu, hello Mushu66 Nova Charter. How you doing? Nori is panicking. Nori is panicking somewhere. Add manually. There we go. You're in. You're in the giveaway. Sky Cruise, what's going on? White House briefing to unveil imagery from the James Webb Space Telescope will begin whenever the we feel like it. There we go. Hello, everybody who is new to the channel. Welcome in. Beercha, how you doing? I don't know why that came out like that. North Groves, thank you very much for the follow today. Maybe their Rogers connection is down. Ooh, too soon. All right, we're gonna do you have 40 seconds. 40 seconds, exclamation point hype, and we'll do a giveaway for some Astro Canuck merch. And then hopefully by then, we will be able to get this rolling. But thank you all very much. For reaching 100% of a level 5 hype train. If we're waiting on Joe, we're going to be here a while. All right. Here we go. I got Nori in there. Yes, I'll drop that link in a second. It is going to be Renegade Zed. Renegade Zed, congratulations. Congratulations, Renegade Zed. Congrats! We'll get you hooked up with some Astro Canuck merchandise. Send me a DM either in Discord or on Twitch. And the only thing I would need from you would be your address for shipping things out. Yes, congratulations. If you're comfortable with that. If not, we will spin again. But thank you very much for participating. If you're cool with that, let me know. If not, we will respin. But thank you very much for... Okay, just moving on to the NASA feed. There's a lot of new chatters here for it. Yes, there is. There is what we are awaiting. They have 128,000. Buck, you're not cool with it. Respin, please, please, please. All right, Renegade Z. Like I said, if you want to join our Discord or send me a message over on Twitch, we will get things hooked up with you there. We'll get you sorted out with that. Scrotum! Scrotum, thank you very much for the 2 months. There's a little bit of things I need to tidy up. Gandalf, hello! I've turned off a lot of things at the moment as we're waiting for the images from James Webb coming out. The scrotum thinking about I'll get you impaled in a moment. That doesn't even show up right now, too. I turned off the banimation. I'm sorry. It's everything that's going to be jumping in here. So, quickly, very quickly, welcome in, everyone. How are y'all doing tonight? My name is Tom. I am the Astro Canuck. It is my pleasure to share awesome shit like this as often as we can, awaiting the first image from the James Webb Space Telescope. Usually, I'll be using my telescope, which is currently covered up and under all the clouds right now, and we'll share live images of outer space, such as the moon, or other things as soon as I get on the target over here. Things like Jupiter and Saturn. I don't have any pictures of Uranus, that's for my OnlyFans. And a galaxy not too far away. Only 2.5 million light years distant. But things like this is what I'd like to do. Exclamation point merch. We'll bring up the link to the store. Renegade Z, you could either pick a t-shirt and a couple of stickers, or a mug and some stickers, or we can chat afterwards. We get you hooked up with things. Yes, there we go. But thank you. Congratulations, Renegade Z. Entropic Universe, how are you doing today? Lone Mountain Knife. The images have not been released yet. Mushu just got into astronomy. Awesome. Well, welcome in. We love to chat about it as often as we can. I can't believe how they're making us wait. After all these years. It's been 85 years. Or is it 84 years? Whichever way. But yes. Fed the cat, waiting for the web show. Beautiful. What? Why is that back on? I thought I turned that off. I thought I turned that one off. There we go. Now that one's off too. Only been 1 year, but you made me smile. Things are still broken. Oh, geez, Lone, that's tremendous. It turned me off, you. Okay. Okay, Peen me. There's. I don't actually have an OnlyFans. Come on, NASA. That would be on the OnlyFans. No. Oh, good lord. No OnlyFans. I guess I have a TikTok. Still haven't posted anything on there yet. Still haven't done anything on the TikTok. Yes, we are awaiting. We're awaiting. Hensy Pensy! Hensy Pensy, hello! Welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. How y'all doing today? TikTok, how many? Oh, I don't know. There's only a few people that are following. I haven't done a single TikTok thing, but welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing today? We are awaiting the images from the James Webb Space Telescope. Clearly, they are taking their sweet-ass time. But glad to have you all in here. My name is Tom. I am the Astro Canuck. It is my pleasure to share space with you live and in high contrast black and white or beautiful color images. Glad to have you in here. Hensy Pensy, thank you very much. Thank you very much. You were waiting too. They're testing our patience. Photoshopping out the aliens. Yeah, that's possibly. No, Weird Ducky, no talks have been ticked. Alright, do we have everything else? No, that's still on. I'm just making sure that we have all of our redeems turned off at the moment. Just so that we don't have when this does start, when this actually does begin, hey, look at all the channel point redeems we have over here. We will, we won't be interrupting things. All right, messages said. All right, cool. Renegade said, thank you very much. We will. I'll message afterward. Most shipments go out a little later on. Okay, what do we got going on here? I just see that I have an alert for heavy thunderstorms. Are we currently experiencing a thunderstorm? No, that is okay. That is just passed. They're holding in true JWST fashion delays upon delays. Yo, dog. I heard you like delays. Yeah, Hensy Pensy, what do you guys get up to on your stream? How was your stream overall today? Well, thank you so much. Once again, Raiders, welcome in. Security! Security, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Lone Mountain Knife Co. Greatly appreciated. Like I said, there's a little bit of tidying up we'll need to do, and there's actually what we can do because, y'all, oh my goodness, IQ Workshop. Yo, dog, I heard you like raids. How you doing? Double raid right now, IQ Workshop. How's it going? Vex667, good to see you in here. Delays when you buy a bag of chips full of air and nothing else. Yeah, I'll go with that one. I'll accept. I'll take it. Leibner! Leibner, thank you very much for your Prime sub for 3 months. For 3 months, thank you very much. IQ Workshop, thank you so much for the follow. What did you guys get up to today? How are things? Welcome in, Raiders. How's everybody doing today? We are awaiting. We are patiently, so far, patiently awaiting the images from James Webb, and like Chris Hansen said, in true fashion, they're making us wait. Cursed on duty, good sir. Curse on duty, thank you very, very much for the 4 months. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Like I said, hope you've been keeping well. It's tomorrow here in the EU in 1 minute. Oh my goodness! Schizo! Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much for the tier 2 resub. Setting off a small Nova right there. Greatly appreciated. All right, my goodness, I've fallen a little bit behind on chat. Sorry, guys. I apologize. All right, Kirsten, you'll be back. We will be back tomorrow as well. Oh, no. The screen went dark for a second. We're going to be hella unlucky and they go live right as the time for the new hype train expires. That would be like 2 hours from now. All right. Atomic clock they use is slow. It's probably like that. Hensy Pensy, you stream poker, but chat mentioned web images. We're multitasking and ended up here. Well, thank you very much for choosing us to raid into today. Greatly appreciated. First time modding and you get like 100 feckin' people. Like, look, CJ, if you've picked the worst time. Sub 69, it's tomorrow is for the rest. Today is one of them. Today is one image. Yeah, this rating will be tomorrow. It's tomorrow for a lot of people right now. Carius, thank you so much for the follow as well. Piano Cat 88, thank you so much for the follow. I've turned off a lot of the alerts at the moment, so, and that was in anticipation for this coming up. As soon as I turn everything back on, they're going to start up. So usually there is a whole lot of other bits and pieces happening, and we just, for now, we have toned down a little bit of the chaos today. Amish Ace, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. How are you today? Raj, you got to go. You'll be watching this later. Fun live stream as usual. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Take care, Raj. Wonderful to have you in here. Like I said, they were calling for heavy thunderstorms in my area. Hopefully what we saw passing earlier was going to be it. One thing I can do right now, because you guys are awesome and you've already knocked off this health bar for the ghost pepper, we do have a ghost pepper to consume. At least we can do that. We can add to that chaos. You never misbehave? No, never. Importantly, first and foremost, pull the pin so we don't eat the stem. Today's offering was very simple. It was a rice cracker with smoked Gouda cheese and a little bit of olive oil, Hellmann's mayonnaise. But this is what we do. Whenever that health bar reaches 0, and it's influenced by bits and subs, we do consume a ghost pepper. This one might be small enough I can fit in my mouth all at once. We'll see. It's going to be Gouda. It's going to be nice and delicious and spicy. And I might get the hiccups too. He put the muzzle on. He put the muzzle in Hobble's chat. Can't stop the chaos, but you can make it less mobile. Yeah, no. Who would ever misbehave here, right? If you heard, the web has taken a few more micrometeor hits. Has it now? Did you hear about the cheese? Did you hear about the cheese factory explosion? There was nothing left but debris. I'll give you that one. Hobbit. The smaller the worse, just like scorpions. Oh dear. All right, let's do this. Let's do this, and we will. Maybe this will get web going for the spicy, for our ghost pepper. Tropical Geek. All right, this one burns. It's not the worst. It's not the worst ghost pepper I've had. I don't know if we're gonna have hiccups or not. All right, don't touch your eyes. Don't touch anything. Don't touch anything. Not a Hobbit, thank you very much for the gifted sub to Amish Ace. Tropical Geek, thank you so much for 6 months for the Prime sub. Hey. Greatly appreciated. We are awaiting the images from web. I appreciate those being patient here. Oh my goodness. For those who may have come in on the raid, you're all tremendous. Thank you very much for supporting your streamers that you came in on. Very happy to see you guys bring it in the communities and joining in. Quick, rub your eyes and then go pee-pee. No, that's the worst. Piano Cat, you think it's hotter than you would do? Do you enjoy the spice as well? They make a cream for many burning situations, but probably not that. No. Redeeming hydrate. Okay. All right, Schizo, you got class right now. You'll be lurking. No worries. Thank you very much for the lurk. Thank you so much for bringing in the lurk today. Oh, that's even turned off. Like I said, I know as soon as I turn everything back on, they're going to start up. Let me make sure we have everything. Tiny Kid. Yes, it is one image. I believe it is the deep field image. I'm gonna try and walk the puppo. Yeah, they are. What is it now? It is 6:07. They are over an hour late. They're taking a little bit of the Mickey. So, like I said, I do appreciate those who are who are being very patient for all of this. Mercy. Going to be image of the president's. Yeah. You want to bring this images out? You better hurry up. It'll be your ass. Merlzy, thank you very much for the 5 months with the Prime sub. Those who are using their Prime sub on this channel, I greatly appreciate that. There are literally dozens of other streamers out there that you could choose from. Like dozens upon dozens of thousands. And you choose this stream. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you for holding. The universe will unfold for you momentarily. Please stand by. Is it actually a thing? Did someone actually tweet that? Yuxu! Yucker's Teabag Party. What's going on, Yuxu? Hello, how you doing? Welcome in, Raiders! Hello, everybody. If you've done 6 impossible things this morning, why not top it off with breakfast at Millways? Try them out today. Yes, Raiders, welcome in. Thank you very much. Glad to have you in here. What did you guys get up to today? Excited about the photos? Super excited. Alex, hello. Kitty scrabbles across the table, offers Tom a coffee with Mr. Payne, a regret, hot sauces, and a bags, bats off the frog of the Home Alone set and mantle and scatters peanuts. How dare you. I'm sorry I missed the message earlier. BB is the best. BB-8? You're talking about BB-8. Yeah, you're right. Nick to go. Hello, Nick. How you doing? I chilled, played some PvP Pokemon on Showdown. Excellent. Well, thank you so much for choosing the stream to raid into. I call you BB. Well, welcome in, BB. Thank you very, very much. Alright, thank you for holding. The universe will unfold for you moment. They actually did say that. Wow. Right, so clearly someone said something today. Someone said something today, and they're going to release one image from the White House. And then the rest tomorrow. At this rate, let's just do it all tomorrow. But welcome in, Raiders, for everybody who's joining in today. Those who are new to the channel and just discovering what's going on here. My name is Tom. I am the Astro Canuck. We are usually taking live images of outer space. However, the skies are a little bit crummy right now. The weather isn't too favorable, but we're anticipating some images from the James Webb Space Telescope. Yuxu and BB is the best. Thank you both very much for the follow. We have a lot of our redeems turned off because we're anticipating this to be on like an hour ago. Aaron, what's up? AA Rob? 1 minute, one image. They're imaging one of their deep field, and then later tomorrow, what we should expect is more of the Eta Carina Nebula, Stephan's Quintet, WASP's 96b, which is a gas giant planet, the Southern Ring Nebula. So we're still waiting. We're still waiting. You thought it was at 5, Steve. I mean, look, Webb was delayed for like 15 years. How is this any different? They tweeted it will begin momentarily. Like, momentarily here. They got to blur out all the Dyson spheres. They got to edit out all the aliens. And who said it was just the middle finger? Was that Nerduino? Was that you? But yeah, thank you all so much for choosing this stream. Like I said, what we like to do here is share images of outer space. This is my backyard here in central Ontario, Canada. And whenever the skies are clear, we will endeavor to share live images of outer space, either in brilliant color images, or we might do some high contrast black and white with our monochrome camera. Taking pictures of the Andromeda Galaxy, the Butterfly Nebula, located in the constellation of Cygnus. And also sharing some color images as well. I show you these images as quickly as we can. Supernova remnants, as well as planetary nebulae. All these different types of images with this big-ass telescope that is currently covered up. So that is what we like to do here. But also sharing the hype of some new images coming up from the James Webb Space Telescope. We have been following this for quite a while, and we watched it launch. We watched its progress as everything unfurled. No, not Bob Cajun, but I have seen the constellations reveal themselves one star at a time. Ooh! All right, everybody, shut up. You got it. Excellent. Thank you. As a government employee, it's really hard not to make jokes about government scheduling. All right. There we go.
Good afternoon, Mr. President, Madam Vice President, everyone. Thank you for joining us. This is an historic occasion. We are here to view the highest resolution image of the infrared universe anyone has ever seen, captured by the most powerful telescope anyone has ever made. I am proud to turn things over to a president and a vice president who have charged the entire Biden-Harris administration with leading with the science and who believe deeply in the power and possibilities of science and technology for all of us. Madam Vice President, we particularly appreciate your leadership of the National Space Council and your commitment to ensuring innovation in space. The floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, good evening, everyone. I am very honored to be with you all. President Joe Biden and I talk often about our mutual passion for everything you all do. This is a very exciting moment to join you for the unveiling of the work that you have been laboring on for decades. So to our President Joe Biden, thank you for your leadership around all of these issues. Our NASA Administrator Bill Nelson and the Office of Science and Technology Policy Acting Director Dr. Alondra Nelson. Thank you also to our colleagues from across the White House and NASA and everyone else joining us from home. So yes, as chair of the National Space Council, I know that today represents an exciting new chapter in the exploration of our universe. From the beginning of history, humans have looked up to the night sky with wonder. And thanks to dedicated people who have been working for decades in engineering and on scientific marvels, we can look to the sky with new understanding. When NASA launched the Hubble Space Telescope in 1990, we were able to see the stars unobstructed by the Earth's atmosphere and understand the universe in ways we could have never imagined even a few decades earlier. And now we enter a new phase of scientific discovery. Building on the legacy of Hubble, the James Webb Space Telescope allows us to see deeper into space than ever before and in stunning clarity. It will enhance what we know about the origins of our universe, our solar system, and possibly life itself. This was made possible by partnership among nations, and it is an example of how the scientific endeavor can build upon the international rules and norms that govern our cooperation in space. This telescope is one of humanity's great engineering achievements. And the images we will see today are a testament to the amazing work done by the thousands of workers across our nation who dedicated years to this project. They embarked on this complex endeavor for the benefit of humankind, and in the process accelerated American innovation, strengthened partnerships with our allies, and will undoubtedly inspire generations to look to the heavens with excitement and ambition. With that, it is my great honor to introduce a leader who has always believed in the power of American innovation and international cooperation to achieve the remarkable, our president, the President of the United States, Joe Biden.
Well, it's great to be with you all. And I was going to say good afternoon, but we're starting this meeting late because I was engaged in preparing for a trip to the Middle East. But today is a historic day. And thank you, Vice President Harris, Chair of the National Space Council. And thank you, my dear friend and our outstanding NASA administrator, and the only guy here that's been in space, Bill Nelson. Bill, you're a good friend. Thank you very much for what you're doing. And Dr. Nelson, you're doing a great job leading this Office of Science and Technology and Policy. It really is a matter. It really is amazing. 6.5 months ago, a rocket launched from Earth, carrying the world's newest, most powerful deep space telescope on a journey 1 million miles into the cosmos. First of all, that blows my mind. 1 million miles into the cosmos. Along the way, unfolding itself, deploying a mirror 21 feet wide, a sun... for science and technology.
Oh, no, there they go.
For astronomy and space exploration, for America and all of humanity. You know, as an international collaboration, this telescope embodies how America leads the world, not by the example of our power, but the power of our example. A partnership with others. It symbolizes the relentless spirit of American ingenuity. And it shows what we can achieve, what more we can discover, not just about distant places, but about our very own planet and climate, like NASA's Earth Systems Observatory that we launched last year. That's why the federal government must invest in science and technology more than we have in the past. These images are going to remind the world that America can do big things, and they remind the American people, especially our children, that there's nothing beyond our capacity, nothing beyond our capacity. No. We can see possibilities no one has ever seen before. We can go places no one has ever gone before. You know, you've heard me say over and over again.
I'm more worried about a thunderstorm.
America is defined by one single word: possibilities. Possibilities. I want to thank the team at NASA for once again showing that that's who we are. That's who we are as a nation of possibilities. And now let's take a look at the very first image from this miraculous telescope.
Closer, please.
NASA Administrator Nelson, I'm going to turn this over to you. So will you please tell us about what we're seeing?
Closer!
Mr. President, if you held a grain of sand on the tip of your finger at arm's length,
closer,
that is the part of the universe that you're seeing, just one little speck of the universe.
Enhance!
And what you're seeing there are galaxies. You're seeing galaxies that are shining around other galaxies whose light has been bent. And you're seeing just a small little portion of the universe.
No, go back to the image. Look at the lensing.
You know, 100 years ago, Mr. President, Madam Vice President, 100 years ago, we thought there was only one galaxy.
There's a link to the web
now,
shares, right? Who has
the
that?
Number
Drop that link in the
unlimited.
chat.
And in our galaxy, we have billions of stars or suns, and there are billions of galaxies with billions of stars and suns, and we're getting our first glimpse. As you said, Mr. President, we're looking back more than 13 billion years. Light travels at 186,000 miles per second, and that light that you are seeing on one of those little specks has been traveling for over 13 billion years. And by the way, we're going back further because this is just the first image. They're going back about 13.5 billion years. And since we know the universe is 13.8 billion years old, we're going back almost to the beginning. That is the discovery that we are making with this. There's another thing that you're going to find with this telescope. It is going to be so precise, you're going to see
holy shit
planets because of the chemical composition that we can determine with this telescope.
Look at that
atmosphere, if those
planets
are habitable. And when you look at something as big as this is, we are going to be able to answer questions that we don't even know what the
oh my God, look at that!
This is what's happening. And it's because of this wonderful team that's out here. Part of that team, led by Thomas Zurbuchen, it was in trouble financially 5 years ago. He took it over. He got Greg Robinson, that you're going to meet, to direct it, and the result is what you've seen. So what an incredible team, joined, by the way, with our international partners, the European Space Agency,
oh my God,
and the Canadian Space Agency. So this is an international endeavor.
That's like sub-arc second.
Like in those other places.
We're going to give time for the press to leave, and then we'll continue the briefing.
All right, they've muted their stream for the moment, but holy crap and a cracker. Like all these other, like, okay, everything with the diffraction spike is essentially a star. But everything else, a smudge, a twisted item, is a galaxy up to 13.5 billion light years away. That is, holy jeez, there's so much to look at. There's going to be so much. Look at the, oh my God. That's freaking incredible. That's all they were doing today. That's all they were doing. Whatever. This is what I wanted. This is what, holy crap. Here, this as well. Drop that. There's the link to the image. Wow. Oh my God. This is, look at how bent and twisted these galaxies are. 13.5 billion light years, but all look at that. Look at this. Look at the structure in that galaxy. That is freaking awesome. I just showed you Space Loving Mom the first image. She is pleased. Look, just high resolution. Pi, do you have a link to that? Thank you very much for let me know. Love to see a higher resolution for sure. Oh my goodness. Space is warped by gravity. Light just follows a straight line through the bent places. There's more that we can explain about that, but man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Top left is awesome. It is. Look at that. Look Look at the structures in here. That's freaking crazy. Oh, we got some background music here. Wait, where'd it go? Wow. Oh my pie. Thank you for sharing that one. Mechaform, you wish one of your old friends were still around to see this. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Lars! Sorry, I put this in front of all the alerts right now. Lars, thank you so much for the 9 months, my friend. Thank you very much. 5 megabyte image from NASA's site. Alex, you're just waiting for someone examining these images to go, what the hell is that? And why is it getting bigger? No, we don't want to hear that. Fieri Squirrel, hello, how you doing? 0 Watt, thank you very much for the follow today. Thank you. We'll get everything turned back on in a minute, but oh my goodness. Also, I love the diffraction spikes that come out of Webb. I mean, this is absolutely amazing. This is... This is bananas. Call me Davey, Beard God. Well, thank you. Thank you. How you doing today? Welcome in. Flickr image is also updated. Webster. Okay, there we go. Oh, this is better on Flickr. I can at least move around. We can move it around right now. Are there stars in this shot? Yes. Everything that has a diffraction spike, something like this, that's a star. That would be a star. Anything that has these 6 points is going to be a star. Everything else is a galaxy up to 13.5 billion light years away, they're saying. Mecha, he was a cool guy. Spent a couple of nights explaining the stars so we could see without any light pollution up near Tamagami. Well, that's... For those who never got the chance to see this, I know it can be an emotional time. And, you know, I'm so glad that so many of you have joined us today to be checking this out. And tomorrow morning, we'll be seeing more. We'll be getting more images from outer space. This is one of the new photos from the James Webb Space Telescope. And what are we looking at? What are we looking at right now? Okay, the stars in this image, there are very few overall. There's one bright star. I'd like to find out where they're pointing so we can talk about this a little more of the area that they're looking at. But with so few stars in this image, everything else that is a smudge or a spiral is a galaxy with its own host of billions of stars within it. And why are some of these really, really deep red? Because the light has taken so long to reach us. Excuse me, NASA, we're talking here. The light has taken an incredibly long time to reach us. It's the Christmas star, Clark. Wench Gang, hello. Good to see you. So the galaxies, they're redshifted. The light has been taken so long that it is no longer, it's losing. They're moving away from us. It's taking much longer. Oh yeah, the image shows the galaxy cluster SMAC. Okay, thank you very much, NASA. Let me turn our music back on for a second. Go back to... There we go. So more red the further away it is, yes. And because this is infrared, it's more sensitive to those the lower energetic bands of the photons hitting the sensor, so Webb is more in tune to be seeing these galaxies. CG had put a... So the image shows the galaxy cluster SMACS 0723 as it appeared 4.6 billion years ago. The combined mass of this galaxy cluster acts as a gravitational lens, magnifying much more distant galaxies behind it. So why, like, so this right here, can we see my cursor at all? Does my cursor get displayed? Yeah. This is most likely one galaxy, and is just being distorted by the sheer mass of the galaxies in front. The Webb's NIRC cam has brought those distant galaxies into sharp focus. They have tiny, faint structures that have never been seen before, including star clusters, diffuse features. Researchers will soon begin to learn more about the galaxy's masses, ages, histories, and compositions. So this is still very, very new. Quick plate solve it on astrometry.net. Would that work? Would astrometry work on there? There will be wall posters of this. Oh, it's going to be like... So tomorrow, and there's more coming tomorrow, we're going to see more images of the Carina Nebula in greater detail. Like, oh my goodness. Like, look at all of this. All the smudgies. I've said before, I love seeing the faint smudgies in these images, and the fact that we have a telescope that is like magnitudes larger than Hubble, and capturing getting so much light coming through. That's oh my goodness. There was a post just up above Grzinski from CJ. One of the announcements just above. There was is it probably coming off of the Twitter page or on the Flickr? It is... you see some coma? Where around? Where do we got it? Man, that is freaking awesome. And what I'm excited to hear more about is what else are we seeing? You got the high res. Oh my god, we can enhance even more. This right here, that would be one galaxy. Look okay, here's the nucleus of the galaxy, and you can see these smaller points of light. They match up very, very well over here. This is the image. This is the first image. Quack. Brian, I saw you pop in earlier. I'm sorry I didn't say hello. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you here, dude. I do not ever remember Hubble captured galaxies so redshifted that you can make out the structure. Like, yeah, we can see the structure. And the comparison images from WISE and Spitzer and Webb, like, even that was the telling story. Evolution Extinct, thank you so much for the follow today. Welcome in. Welshboy, you'd love to stay awake for this, but you need to sleep, folks. It's been brilliant, but loved every second of this. Thank you. Welshboy, take care. Have a very good evening. All right. Yuxu, thank you so much for bringing in the raid. Greatly appreciated. Have a good one. How far are the redshifted ones? Some of them will be up to 13.5 billion light years away. So almost as old as the universe itself. This took this photo 12.5 hours with composites. Just 12.5 hours. Like, here's the overall image. Here is the first image. We'll drop this link in here as well. One more time. So you can check out. So yeah, we are seeing some of the oldest galaxies. And why is everything is because this is creating gravitational lensing, which also allows us to see much farther. So the gravity from these galaxies are enhancing the the images from that are much more distant. Why do the stars look like they have color? Like with this one here, where there's like so many. It's the spectra that they're getting off of the stars too. Atom, the creator, why is there so much artifacting in this image? If anything, this is the first image. I could imagine that they are going to improve on things, but you know what? Yeah, most of these galaxies are lensed. Anything that appears to be twisted like this is... Oh, there's so much. 8 o'clock, that start. Oh, hang on a second. I have a redeem for that. I could do this. No, I turned it all off. I'm sorry. There's so much to see in here. And again, everything that's faint smudgy. Now, this is like you're seeing more. No, the bending of these galaxies. This is awesome. This is incredible. Yeah, here there's the comparison between from Spitzer and Wise, and just how much resolution is possible. Like Webb is still gonna be it surpasses what Hubble's able to do. They haven't fully explained the image completely. There's a little bit of a write-up. I think CJ did post it earlier. But there will be more analysis to come later on in the coming weeks for these images. What causes the brightness at the centers of the spiral galaxies? At larger collections of stars, most galaxies do have a supermassive black hole at their center, so the much larger collection of stars are going to be concentrated around those areas. Glad Webb pulled it off. I remember when Hubble's that was the big worry. But as soon as Webb shared the focused images with just essentially their monochrome images from the targets, it's like you knew something special was going to be happening. But no, that's incredible. Lucia, hello, how you doing? Did they use a star filter on this? Surely there aren't giant lightsabers out there. No, it's the design of the camera itself, of the whole, because it is segmented. We are going to get diffraction spikes like this, which actually looks pretty cool. Kind of a... it almost looks like the focusing for a Batnoff mask. Can you see on that picture the meteor hit? Chances are they would have edited that out. There's taking calibration frames, you can get rid of many artifacts. Alright, so there are giant lightsabers out there in the form of pulsars. That's true. But we don't want any pulsars up your butt. Also, Caleb, how are you doing, dude? Good to see you in here. I wonder if they used... I think they did, didn't I think they do. I think someone mentioned before that they do use PixInsight. So the idea for Webb was hatched pretty much about the same time as when the Hubble Space Telescope had gone up. I would imagine the technology in here wouldn't be as old as 40 years, but the idea was probably already about 40 years behind. But again, like the level of zoom on here that we can see through the Flickr page. Do you know why they chose to use SMAX 0723? I don't want to say because this, but because this. for the impressive amount of lensing that this galaxy cluster would perform, would bring us. So tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m., they should, well, it's NASA doing it tomorrow, so I don't think they're going to be waiting on the White House. They wouldn't need to be waiting on the White House to unveil this image. So we can expect that around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time. That would be 3:30 p.m. for those in Greenwich Mean Time, and then you can adjust your clocks either way. So we'll be starting at 9 a.m. tomorrow. But also, let's... Synchromatic, thank you very much for the follow today. Let's see if we can turn everything... Let's get as much things back on right now. We'll turn our drop game back on, because while there's still some awesome things to see, let's play a new game. How many things have I forgotten to turn back on? In fact, this is not what would exist, but now gone today. I mean, we're looking at things that are 13.5 billion years old. Like, the light is only now reaching us. 9 a.m. which time zone? Piano Cat Eastern Time. So it is currently 6:42.
I am inevitable.
It is 6:42 p.m. here in Central Ontario. We run on Eastern Time here. And then we will start up for, about 9:30. This is it. It's so cool. It is so freaking awesome. Like, we're going to be looking at this for hours, and once we get more details on here, my goodness, I can't wait. So those who are new to the channel, everybody who's just joined in today, thank you so much for joining us. My name is Tom. I am the Astro Canuck, and like I said, I love doing shit like this, sharing incredible images of outer space.
Water.
Thank you, Stacy. Thank you very much for the hydrate. The idea is to test our theories against what we would expect to see in images like this, and that's what we're gonna get. Like, here's the first image, and we're going to get so much information, so much science coming out of this observatory.
I have the mustache.
Blogathon, thank you very much for the follow today. We'll get that back on. We'll get that everything. Okay, Gandalf is broken. All right, let's get that fixed up. Do we have image of Hubble of the same area? I don't know, but we have to check. I mean, sorry, no. But we'll check. The power is Nori your favorite mod? No. I wonder what we'll find in these tests and how long it will take. I would imagine, like, there's so many different cameras that they're going to be utilizing. Back to the chaos.
Holy potatoes.
Oh, no, we're back to this one. Oh, God.
Ask me a question.
All right, S3B, page 150. Let's remember that. Remember that one. All right, we're on the potato. We're back on the potato.
What is your name? Gondolfa 2000.
What is your quest?
To seek the Holy Grail.
What is the capital of Assyria? Oh, look, there's a red dot where my pointer should be. Click the screen so Estro knows what the heck you're looking at.
Right, this redeem is really good for things like looking at pictures of space. Much like... Nope, that's not it. This one. So you can click on your screen, and the redeem is finished. Christmas in July has been activated, yes. Alright, that is not working yet. What other things do I need to turn back on? That. Let's turn that one back on. Let's turn that one back on. We can turn that one back on. We can turn that one back on. We can turn this one back on. So you can turn this one back on. Who else? This one back on. That one's back on. Webb can literally see so far back to when Monty Python was still in theaters. Oh, that's got to be turned back on.
Oh, look, there's a red dot where my pointer should be. Like the screen so Estro knows what the heck you're looking at.
Alright. The Konami should work as well. We'll be playing with things. Tiny Kid, how do you ensure the credibility of this picture? To what end? That this is directly from NASA themselves, from the James Webb Space Telescope. It's NASA. Also, Caffeine Daydream, how you doing, brother? Good to see you as well. Hope you're keeping well. Alright, Lars, good night. See you. Yeah, look forward to see you tomorrow. Cheers. K2, how are you doing today? How are things? Good to have everybody in here. My goodness, this is the... I'll drop that link in here again because here's the link to the Flickr page. All right, S3B, you're gonna head off to bed. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining in today. Wonderful to have you in here. All right. Oh, wait, went too far back. There we go. Okay. Oh.
You have wronged me. Payment must be made.
Oh my goodness. All right, there is some spicy things. There is some. Oh my God. All right, there's a boatload of spiciness. I don't know where things went. Where is everything? Good night, Fiery Squirrel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us. All right, Mini Mom, I hope you can get a signal tomorrow morning to watch. No worries. Thank you. Some did a comparison already. Oh, did they? Buzz Bailey. How you doing, Bailey? Wow. Okay, well there, for anybody who may have been wondering, here's a comparison image between Hubble and Webb. That's it. That's it. There you go. There's, that's it. You'll be back eventually if you don't fall asleep yourself. No worries, Bailey. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right, Gandalf, for the 777 bits, you get a special limited edition hot sauce, which I have to restock some things. I don't know how well this is going to go. This is the 777 Maple Edition, because I needed to at least get all the gook and stuff out of the bottle. I don't know if this might be gross. This might be absolutely disgusting, or it might be delicious. So you can buy a copy of Webb at the local Earth and Science store. Yes, I think they're building aftermarket versions of the telescope themselves. Ooh. All right, this is... I don't know how this is going to go. This could be gross. I'll do this for you, Gandalf. Can we see how red everything is gone right now?
Bingo has not been called. More payment is required.
Water. Oh my goodness.
Water. This. The water. Water.
Smooth. Brian, you ate some spicy wings last night and for some reason it made you throw up. Oh no. Oh dear. Gandalf, thank you for the 777 bits. There might be some video of a hot black hole in the stream. Oh god. Alright. Because we're out of the 777, we'll still do it on our ghost pepper chips. All right. Before I get the hiccups and can't communicate at the moment, actually, first of all, what we're going to add is this has become fairly comparable to our 777s, Red Serrano and Reaper. I appreciate everybody being in here. Okay, before I can't talk. Tomorrow morning, we are going to be back on starting at 9:30 and checking out more of the images from web. And hopefully people will get some comparison images. And like I said, yeah, we're going to be back. So here's an image of the Carina Nebula from Hubble. I'll keep this page open so we can check things out. But I am super stoked for these images. I'm going to like this one because I don't know who posted this one. Robert M. Pimsner. Thank you, Robert M. Pimsner. I don't care if you want to wait. No worries. No, I'm not going to wait. I still have dinner to eat. All right, well, let's do this. For the amount of bits that have been cheered earlier on, we'll do one of these. All right. So, tomorrow morning we'll be back. Tomorrow evening, we're going to do a giveaway for a Lego gift card during our Lego stream. Like I said, this is one of our new hot sauces. It tastes awesome. That's way too much on there. It's way too much in the sense that everything's going to drip everywhere. I don't want it dripping. Hang on a second. Entropic Universe. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He did it! Holy crap! It happened! It It happened! It fucking happened! Tier 3! Landing for the Tier 3 sub! Oh my god! Tropic Universe! Oh my goodness. And you have oh my god. Holy crap and a cracker. It happened. It's possible. Oh my god. Okay. You would like to gift it. We will gift a tier 3 sub to the community. You would like to get Entropic Universe. It's a rare achievement as well. Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Yeah, congrats on doing the improbable. They said it couldn't be done. It could not be done. It has been done. Entropic Universe landing for 0.01 on the drop game. And it happened. Nori, it happened. It totally happened. So we're going to gift a tier 3 sub to someone in the community. Someone today of all days. Oh my goodness. Entropic Universe, you get pride of place on this spike. How do I do this? Going above and beyond. How do I? Oh no, can I not do this? Oh, there we go. Tier 3, a tier 3 sub going out to the community. Oh my god. Holy crap and a cracker. Entropic Universe, thank you. Thank you for playing. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, Nori. Oh my goodness. That is... There we go. Calvin 5040 receiving a tier 3 gifted sub. Verse 0.01. There it is. There it is. On to the spike of my fucking goodness. Oh my god. Wow. Well, there we go. No one can say it is no longer possible. It has happened. Also, there's still a couple more of these to eat. Oh, wait, oh, Jesus. We already did a ghost pepper earlier today. And drinking that hot sauce, that may be causing bingo. Yeah. I feel uncomfortable at the moment. Usually it kind of builds up, this ramped up like right away, but thank you all so much. Right back to Beat Saber. All right. Enjoy the sabers beating. Friends deserve to be punished. Oh my goodness. What's up, Blue? How you doing? It burns. All the burning. All the burning blurns. You can see how much it burns, right? Oh. All right. So tomorrow, so many more things are still going to occur. Tomorrow evening will be our Tuesday's potpourri stream, where we're going to be building and continuing the build on the Lego Home Alone house. Tomorrow morning, we're going to be checking out the remainder of the images for James Webb. There's the flicker goodness, Caleb. Now, yeah, we got all the clouds today. Tomorrow actually might be clear for a little bit, so there's a chance we'll do some Lego building, and we'll get the cover off the telescope for a few hours and take some images. We'll get maybe a little more time on the Eagle Nebula, as well as I got half an hour on the Iris last night. Al Grzinski, thank you very much for the follow today. Welcome into the observatory. Glad to have you with us. I've doled out a lot of messages. All right. So yeah, that was about the 30 minutes, and then all the clouds rolled in last night. Hopefully tomorrow evening can be a little clear. I can get some more images and share those with you guys live. Pardon me. That's all the spiciness. A huge thank you to those who have contributed to the stream today, and those who have subscribed or resubscribed. I can't thank you guys enough. And those who have used your Prime subs on the channel. Many other streams, hundreds of thousands of other streams to choose from, and you picked this one. So I am humbled by your choice here to use that Prime sub. Yes, we are. Like I said, we'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. Right now it is 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so adjust your clock. Humbled and confused, yes, and from Amish Ace, sometimes I could be scared and aroused. But yes, we'll be back tomorrow morning. We got one more time for the exclamation point drop. Get your parashites in, and oh my goodness, the absolute incredible image from the James Webb Space Telescope, the first color image coming through of the massive amount of gravitational lensing. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. There can be a little more analysis on this image from people who know probably a whole lot more than I do, but I can at least explain to you why these ones are redshifted. And we'll talk more about that on tomorrow's stream. We'll have a fresh ghost pepper ready. We'll have all the hype, and it's just bring the hype. Bring your hype emotes tomorrow, because there are a great deal of images to come from James Webb. Where is my... There we go. We got the Eta Carina Nebula, Stephan's Quintet, WASP 96b, the Southern Ring Nebula. This is going to be incredible. If you got the hypiest of all hype emotes, I want to see them. Everyone, I thank you all so much for joining in on the drop game today. And Entropic Universe, my goodness, for pulling off the improbable and landing for 0.01%. Valver! Thor! Thor, welcome in! Welcome in! Hello! Welcome in, Raiders! We'll give you a couple more minutes here. Happy to share some time with you, my friend. How was your day? How was that image? Oh my gosh. Absolutely incredible. That was... I mean, it took them a while to get things going, but my goodness, I say well worth the wait. You got the TIFF link if needed. What? What? Do you really? My goodness. But welcome in, Raiders. How y'all doing tonight? My name is Tom. I am the Astro Canuck. As always, it's my pleasure to share my love of astronomy with you as often as possible. And today it has been sharing the first color image from the James Webb Space Telescope. The Crimson King, thank you very much for the follow today. Glad to have you in here. All right, you got it in the... There it is, eh? Pardon me. Wow, they got the TIFF. You got the TIFF image out there. That's beautiful. That's gorgeous. That's amazing. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Driving people to the Discord. So yes, we'll be back tomorrow morning. I apologize for those who have just dropped in with Astro Healther. Thank you so much for joining us. We will. I'll fare to do a little bit of imaging tomorrow evening. Tomorrow is going to be a fairly busy day streaming, and here's what our weather looks like at the moment. Possibly, maybe this might clear up. We might have a little bit of green in there, so we'll start a little. We'll start at our regular time of 6 p.m. for our Lego stream, but tomorrow morning we'll be on at. We'll be starting at 9:30 a.m. Bishop and Lynch, thank you very much for the follow as well. Welcome into the observatory. We are celebrating Christmas in July. All month long is a perfectly good reason to be building the Lego Home Alone house. We'll be continuing that tomorrow evening, and if we do reach our lofty goal, we will smash this set. If not, there'll be some awesome giveaways along the way. We'll be doing a giveaway tomorrow evening for a $50 Lego gift card, and be continuing our build. We'll check out some new images from Webb tomorrow morning, and I thank everybody who has joined in today. A massive, massive thank you to everybody who has brought in the raids today. You're absolutely all incredible. And I cannot thank you enough for all the support that you give to this channel. Oh, great! Something else you won't win. You may not. Who knows? You never know. All right, let's see who we can share the love with today. Who haven't we seen in a while? Ooh, where's my internet going? All right, we got to do this quick. TIFF took no time to download. It seemed very small. But, geez, my lips are so freaking red already. All right. Let us go see who we got on.
I am inevitable.
All right, who haven't we rated over to? All right, you know, let's see. Let's go chill out. Let's go send you guys over to see Kevin over at I'm Bored Toys.
Get a little more speed than...
He is currently building the Lego roller coaster. Telling me that you do not distract him. And let's move over to the absolutely fun and silliness and Lego building action with Kevin over at I'm Bored Toys. Thank you guys so much. Once again, he's been distracted all day. Imagine not getting distracted while building a Lego set. For those who are subscribed to the channel, use the Holy Potatoes or the Pale Blue Dot and Carl Sagan. Or if you are not subscribed, fear not, we got you covered. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you all so much for joining in. It was absolutely incredible, and I'm so looking forward to tomorrow morning. We'll be back, so we can expect what to see. What is the amazing images coming from the James Webb Space Telescope? Well, they're going to be absolutely tremendous. So thank you so much for joining in. Always appreciated. And once again, for our rating parties, a big thank you to Astro Halther, as well as Yuxu, and we had IQ Workshop and Hensy Pensy. I got us a lot of wonderful raids coming in today. And if I missed you, I apologize. We will share some love around tomorrow, but thank you so much. I'm excited for tomorrow morning. I am super freaking excited. So until then, I've been Tom. I am the Astro Canuck. I'm not here to change the world. I'm here to share the universe. Have a very good morning, a very good evening, a very good night, wherever you are. We will see you all real soon. Take care, everyone.
What? Astro